Hello guys, welcome back to the podcast with no name. This is me and Ewan on another episode which we recorded
in one session.
So if we do sound tired, I apologise. Today we're going to be talking about some TV and film. If you want us to talk about more TV and film after this,
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments, because there's a lot of TV and film is quite a broad topic.
It's an expansive topic, definitely.
One of which we both could probably go into. We've had a lot of spare time on our hands recently.
Yes. With the song Shaft.
No.
So I've just played it for Andrew. I'm not going to play it for copyright reasons. So that they made a film based on the original series, and it's got Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Yeah.
And I don't know the main character's name, but it's got him as Shaft. And it's the different generations of Shaft. It's got the original guy who played it. So that was just me talking about a film recently.
So this is going to be a weird one, because you're going to be like, none of these episodes fit together. So why are they now going to just straight on to Shrek?
Yeah.
But it's fine, because, at some point we're going to mention it anyway. But the first film we're going to mention is Shrek. Because we're both fans of it. We're fans of it. And,
Sorry, I'm nodding as if they can see me. Yes.
And obviously, when you watch it as a child, right? When you're like, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You don't get the references, do you?
There's a lot.
Slight references that you wouldn't get. So if you haven't done this yet, so let's say you did watch it 5 or 6, and I would recommend
going back and rewatching it.
Go back and rewatch it, because you get such a different experience, don't you?
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't say it's better or worse, but you get a different experience.
You know the bit where they're at the bridge in the first one to go to the castle, and this is the really weird thing for me, right? We've gone from our last episode, and we're talking in one session here, so I don't know what episode we're on. We could be on God knows what episode. But basically...
God knows. God knows I want to break free. That's probably copyright.
Yeah. But we've gone from stuff to do with school to now Shrek. But there's a bunch of references, and you could probably... I know it's going to sound cringy, but there's like a Watch Mojo on it, and... the bit of the bridge where they're about to go to the castle, it's talking... He says, "That'll do, donkey, that'll do." And it literally, that's a reference to a different programme where it's just a farmer from Yorkshire going, "That'll do, pig, that'll do."
I didn't know that.
It is. It's weird. It's the amount of references.
No, but it's like, there's... Let's be fair, there is some references in it that are probably quite adult.
Oh yeah, there are definitely multiple of those. But that's just because, as a kid film, I think... you should have adult humour in there.
Because there's going to be a lot of parents in
there. There's
there.
going to be a lot of parents.
They're going to be like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's that great thing where the parent will be like...
They'll get it, they'll laugh, and the kids will have no clue.
The kids don't get it, so then they're like, should I laugh?
Yeah,
like,
it makes it awkward,
because otherwise, then I'm going to have to explain it to the kid, and I don't want to have to do that. Because, and this, again, is off topic, but at school we went to watch a play, so it's kind of on topic. A play of Macbeth.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And there was this one bit, right, where she said this line. It was a line that would normally be said in any version of Macbeth.
The proper version, yeah.
Yep. Everyone around us, all these posh people that probably went to, theatre a lot, laughed. You'll know what I mean.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
They all laughed. Our section,
nobody. Nobody.
Well, whereas we were laughing at the bits where, there were some really awkward bits, wasn't there? Where Macbeth and Lady Macbeth would be, kissing.
Oh, yeah.
And, you were like...
They're eating each other's faces.
And it was a bit like... What's going on?
Why are we watching this? But there were some things as well, especially with my class, right? Because... Oh god, what set was I in? I don't know what set I was in.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, we had jokes in the context of Macbeth. So when they said it, you could hear the people in my class going, oh, they were laughing at it.
Yeah, yeah, And obviously with like Shrek and Macbeth, and there's probably loads of other shows, so if you can think of any, put them in the description.
Yeah. In the description, in the comments, you mean?
In the comments. We'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
At some point. For the next video. To tell you what we're talking about. So put it in the comments, if there is any others, because I'm sure there's loads.
I'm sure we could come back to the topic, I'm fine with doing that.
But yeah, so Shrek's a big one that I like watching. There is other films. There's obviously a new Shrek film, which is another thing we can talk about. There's a new Shrek film. It's not out yet, I don't think.
Shrek 5?
Yeah, I don't think it's out yet, is it?
Shall I look up when it's going out?
It's coming out this year, I think, or if not early 2020. Sorry if I'm giving away a spoiler there for the company itself. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped about that, but I don't know, is it going to be the same cast?
Shrek 5, initial release 2019 apparently. It's going to be this year.
So that's this year, but what my thought is, I think it's because DreamWorks, who made it originally, were bought out by...
Oh yeah, there was some financial stuff.
Yeah, so then whoever's bought them out, who I can't exactly remember, but we will mention it in a bit.
The original came out in 2001.
Which is a year before I was born.
Same here.
Because the thing is as well, here's another thing for the topic of TV and film. I was born in 2002.
Yeah.
So were you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And when you're in school, you're in like that 9-month block, aren't you? So the new Shrek 5 is coming out.
2019.
Yeah.
No specific thing.
And you just said the first one was 2001. That's
2001.
18 years.
It was 22nd of April 2001.
Yep. And my thought is, you were born in 2002, of course, there's a majority of our friends will have been born in 2003, and however later that was on, but just even in that 9-month period, you know when you used to watch, like, children's television, like CBBC and that sort of thing?
Yeah.
The gap of what you would have watched from being born in 2002 compared to 2003 is crazy. Because you, like, you know when, like, certain shows come out?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have watched it. Like, some people go, oh, do you remember that children's TV show? Like,
because we'll have been too old at that. Well, not too old, but we would have been older and not have watched it.
In that sort of transition.
In that transition
from
period,
CBBC to CBBC.
Yeah.
And you went and watched it. And it's weird, that divide. And I just wanted to mention it, because there is some. And I can't exactly think of certain ones. Like, In the Night Garden, I didn't watch that much. Whereas other people did.
I remember as a kid, I did... Well, obviously as a kid. I remember...
He still watches it now.
Yeah. No, I remember...
Avidly.
I did watch it, even though it was a 9-month gap.
Yeah.
For us, because we were born in 2002. So, there's that.
Yeah. And I think, as well, like, did you have the Disney Channel when you were a kid? Did you have
When I was a kid, I didn't watch Disney Channel. I don't think I had it. I didn't get anything like Cartoon Network or Disney Channel until I was about 12, 13, because we didn't have Sky. We had Freeview or normal.
Yeah, because we always had Freeview when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I just watched CBBC pretty much.
I literally the only thing I
and
pretty much watched.
Everyone else was like, "Oh, this show came out, and this show is really cool, and I love this show."
I remember people talking about like Adventure Time, and I was like, "How have you watching this?" And I was like, "It's also on Cartoon Network." I was like, "What number's that?" And they tell me the number. I get home and I type it in and be like, "That channel doesn't exist." Mum, why isn't this working? And she'd say, "Oh, we've got to get a different box." So I was like, "Oh, for God's sake," you know.
Well, yeah, and there was that, wasn't there? That if you didn't have Sky, you were worse.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a status thing. Like, if you didn't have it, you weren't accepted into the circle of society of people who watch this program.
Because there's loads of that on TV and film and that sort of thing. Like, if you don't have Netflix now.
Oh, like, yeah.
I don't have Netflix. I have Amazon
Prime. I technically don't have it. I leech off someone for it.
Yeah. I mean, like, if there's a film I really want to watch, my sister's got it, so she'll let me borrow her account and I'll watch a film or whatever.
Then she changes the password so you can't get into it.
Oh, I just guess it, and I'm usually right. I got into her email once.
That's not good cybersecurity.
No, it's only I would have probably guessed it.
Alright, good.
But anyway, please don't try. You don't even know her account, so how would you? But anyway. But another thing that I would say is, here's a good example of what we mean. You know when you go to the supermarket
Mm-hmm.
and you buy cereal,
Right.
you know cornflakes compared to Frosties.
Yes, I know what you mean.
One, there's a point that some people think you can't then afford Frosties if you buy cornflakes, but then there's also the health judgment.
Yeah, because it's got loads more sugar. Hold on, there's probably a comparison on the internet, isn't there?
We don't need it.
We don't need it. I'm not gonna look it up.
But the sugar.
There's definitely loads more.
But the thing is, people who buy cornflakes, and I've seen it in supermarkets, they're proud of themselves. I bought cornflakes, which means I am healthier than you, because you bought Frosties.
Really?
Like, not that they mean it, not that they say it, there's just a general better posture. Like, there's
I mean, I think the stuff I have when I have cereal, I've had Crunchy Nut, I've had Weetabix and cornflakes. I'm pretty boring when it comes to it.
Yeah.
And then the cornflake stuff, if I don't like it bland,
yeah,
the
but
cornflakes
this is
I'm
what
okay
I'm
with it.
getting
It's
onto.
Weetabix that I'll put a little bit of sugar on.
This is what I'm getting onto.
Yeah.
Is that they'll be like, oh, I'm healthy, me, I bought my cornflakes. You know, the second they get home, they get into the sugar pot.
Yeah, they get the sugar and they sprinkle like 2 teaspoons.
Like, probably more than there was on the original Frosty.
Yeah.
And they've just looked down on everyone else like, haha, I'm
healthy. And then they put that on.
But
then you get some people who will go home and actually put like, I don't know, like
a reasonable.
I won't use a branded name yogurt, but we'll go
Mullet.
non-disclosed. No, I'm cutting that. We'll go non-disclosed yogurt brand, and they'll put that on there.
Capri Sun. No, Capri Sun's a drink.
Capri Sun's a drink.
Fromage frais.
Petit filou.
That's what I was thinking
Petit
of.
filou.
Fromage frais is just a French version of saying strawberry yogurt.
And then they had like berries and strawberries and stuff onto their cornflakes.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them. It's
Fromage.
healthy. But at the same time, would you stop?
I like saying fromage.
But at the same time, you think, oh, you know, here's them having that. But then at the same time, you've got the strawberries and the yogurt, and they're probably adding either golden syrup or something sweet in there because they don't like the taste of it. And that's just human instinct to add something sweet.
We've now got a cut-out point where we're going to cut out the film bit and cut out the cereal bit. We'll continue the cereal bit.
Yeah.
Now, Weetabix. Sorry if I've just mentioned a brand there, but I feel like it's something that's like more of a word than a brand because you know, you can't describe
a brick
it
of wheat. We'll go.
A brick of wheat.
A brick of wheat
with milk on it. Anyway, what was I going to say? Weetabix. I never used to like it. The way I've now started eating it is before school because we had to get up really early, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I got
up at like 6.
I was up at probably 7 in like my later years.
Yeah.
At the start, I was 6:30. 7 now, right? So I walked to school as well, and I had Weetabix, and the only way I could do it was getting up at 7 o'clock because I was that tired. I didn't know what I was putting in my mouth. Like there was no there was no enjoyment or hatred towards what I was eating. I just at that point you don't care in the morning, and then getting through the Weetabix and having that, and I never used to put on it because I didn't care. But like you're saying, you put like sugar on it or whatnot. I couldn't be bothered to do that. It's 7 in the morning, and also I would then get through that by promising myself I'll have a corner yogurt.
Oh yeah.
And you see a lot of people say, "Oh, the fruit one's really nice. Try the strawberry one. Try the raspberry one."
I've had them. I hate them.
I do the chocolate digestive every single time.
Literally, I'll go for like the toffee hoops or the chocolate digestive or like the like chocolate. What do you call them? Like chocolate balls or something. Like that.
But the flakes one's weird because it's like a banana yogurt, isn't it?
I don't like banana, so I would never touch that.
See, apparently when I was a kid, I just ate banana all the time. I had banana sandwiches. I was banana.
I was the same. I used to like because my mum and my dad don't like. My dad doesn't like mushrooms, and my mum loves them. My dad doesn't like. My mum doesn't like bananas, but my dad loves them. So I used to like both.
Yeah.
And then now I hate both because I've kind of gotten used to either eating them too much or just not having them enough.
It's like anything though, isn't it? I think parents do shape minds too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not mentioning anything politics.
My parents never talked about that with me.
But
should we go back onto the film?
So back onto films and TV. Now I don't know if you watch this or not, because I was on a early one, I was on about how I can now recite every American sitcom. Like,
oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
we're not getting on to Friends yet because I'm going to be controversial about that because I don't like it, whereas everyone else seems to like it. Another thing that we need to talk about is when we get back to the food thing, the beans thing. Do you like beans or not?
Oh, right.
Because that's one of the topics I always wanted to do. Because I need to find other people that accept me.
Well, like baked beans?
That don't like them.
Oh, don't like them?
The majority of the world likes baked beans.
I like baked beans.
Yeah, you like baked beans.
Yeah.
And everyone else seems to like baked beans.
Do you not like them?
I don't like them. And I get judged for it.
What is it
I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
I had it as a kid, and I just didn't like I can eat peas and that, but I'm not choosing to have beans. That's just not, it's not me.
Just don't want beans.
But the thing is, like, have you ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've seen snippets, I've never actually watched it.
Because if you haven't watched that, people, Ewan, and people listening, if you haven't watched it, watch it. I would recommend it.
Isn't it almost finished as well?
The
final season is already
it's not
out.
the final season. It's the 6th season.
Alright.
There will be a 7th.
Alright.
There will be a 7th.
There better be. Is
have-
that a you being hopeful?
No.
Or is that a genuine?
I'm pretty sure there has been leaks because it was cancelled. After season 5, it was cancelled by Fox. But Fox cancel everything. Anything that's good, Fox will cancel it. Sorry, Fox.
There's no lie, they do.
They do. But then NBC bought it.
Oh, kind of like how Lucifer was going to be cancelled, but then Netflix bought it and they've started doing it.
Oh, have they? I didn't know.
Yeah, Lucifer got cancelled.
By Amazon?
Not by Amazon. Oh,
it was on Amazon.
By Amazon, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah,
it wasn't originally streamed from Amazon, it was just Fox.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was Fox. I believe it... Yeah, it was Fox. And then Lucifer just got cancelled because of funding, I think it was.
Yeah.
So they just cancelled it. And then Netflix were like, this is a pretty good show. It's a relatively popular niche, as it were.
But the thing is, with that, obviously, it's, relative to the public. But the thing was, with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the reason that didn't get cancelled was, and, don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure people like Harrison Ford and other very big actors said, it's my favourite TV show to watch.
Right.
So, yes, there was an absolute outbreak of people saying, I want it.
I want it back.
All the celebrities were like, bam.
I want it back as well.
Yeah, so there's going to be a 7th
like a petition
series.
thing.
Yeah. And people are now saying that NBC does not stand for whatever it does stand for, but it stands for...
I'll look that up for you.
Never Brooklyn Nine-Nine cancellation.
There's an extra C.
It got a hashtag. It got a hashtag. That was its hashtag.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. NBC, National Broadcasting Company.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the BBC, British Broadcasting
Of America.
Company. Of America, but it says national.
I'm pretty sure there's ABC though, which is...
American, probably.
Which is probably the American version of British. Anyway, so the reason you should watch it, there's a few reasons. It's a cop show.
I do enjoy detective stuff.
It's a cop show, so it's like a bit of detective, but then it's also like a little bit of a... Like, it's a comedy show, basically. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a Mickey take, but it's not a full Mickey take.
Yeah.
Like, if you've not seen this bit, the song Tell Me Why, which we both know very well, there's a bit, and I won't spoil it for you, but look it up on YouTube, because I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. He's got a police lineup. The main character called Jake Peralta, who's played by Andy Samberg.
Is that the one with the slightly curly hair?
Yeah. And he...
Beware, I've never watched this, by the way. It's only Andrew here.
But I know there'll be people who know what I mean.
Oh, there'll definitely be people who've seen it, yeah.
And it's season 5, and it was actually on today as well. They were replaying it, and he gets a police line up, 5 people, and there's a woman, and she says, "Oh, someone's murdered my brother." And obviously, if you haven't seen it, I can't tell it as well as it's portrayed.
Did you give a spoiler warning?
Spoiler warning.
I'll cut that in.
Spoiler warning. Just in case you missed the first one.
Just making sure.
Yep. But then, so then basically, Jake...
Is this the main guy, Jake?
Yeah, Jake says to number 1, sing, because she says in the toilet the guy was like singing Tell Me Why. So Jake goes to number 1, could you sing the opening bars to Tell Me Why? and then he goes to number 2, and they all carry it on.
Right.
And number 3 and number 4, and then when number 4 gets to the bit just before Tell Me Why, then Jake presses the button into the room and goes, Tell me why, like really weirdly.
Yeah.
And then number 5, and then he goes, and now number 5, as if it's a song, and he gets really into it, and it's so funny, it's hilarious, and it's a great way of taking the mick out of like a suspect, like spotting thing, and he just goes, like. And then he gets really into it, and then the woman next to him goes, It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother. And he's like, I forgot about that part. Like, he got that into it. And it was, like, it's just generally funny, and it's, like, not trying to be too funny.
Right.
But it's just daft.
It's just random
It's
shit.
my sort of humour. It's what I am, pretty much.
Daft.
I'm daft.
It's what I am, I'm daft.
And, yeah, it's got a good cast as well. It's got a very good cast.
I've seen adverts for, like, I think it's the new season, on whenever I'm watching stuff on
Season 1 to 5, this is a little bit of knowledge. Season 1 to 5 is on Netflix. Season 6, some episodes are on all 4. And Season 6 finale is on Thursday at 9 on E4.
Supposedly the last one.
But
even
it's
though it isn't,
not.
because there's been leaks of 7 apparently.
There's
as you
7.
say.
It has to be 7, otherwise I will actually cry.
Be unhappy.
I'll be very unhappy. More unhappy than anything else that's ever happened in my entire life. Genuinely. Because it gets me through things. Because it's funny. And I like funny.
I need to start watching it then if it's that good.
It's that good. I don't want to big it up too much, but it is.
Okay then.
Other shows, obviously you said Friends.
Oh, I just mentioned that because you said American
But
sitcom.
you're a big fan of Friends.
My big fan, I used to watch it a lot as a kid. Yeah. But I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan. I mean, I know, right, I had a friend that's now moved up to Scotland. So basically my friend moved up, and her brother really loves Friends. And
sad boy.
Sad boy. But we had the entire...
Sad boy.
We had the entire...
box set.
But that's it, box set. We had the entire box set. And, and we never watch it. Or anything like that, and we were just like, hey,
do you want it?
Hey, unnamed brother of the person I know, would you like the entire box set?
For £500?
No, we didn't charge him, we just gave him it. Because he loves it. And it was almost his birthday, so we kind of gave him as an early birthday present, basically.
Yeah, so the reason I don't like Friends, 1, it annoys me. Just
How
does.
so?
I've watched it, and I just don't like it. It's not my sort of thing.
Fair enough.
And of course, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine.
I'm not bothered by it.
But the thing is, a lot of people get very defensive about it when I've said it. When I said, I don't like it. People are like, yeah, it's got a fan base. Let's put it this way. Star Wars also has a fan base. I've annoyed a lot of Star Wars fans because I don't really like that either.
Okay, now you've annoyed me.
I also don't like Harry Potter. I also
What?
do not like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. I can't sit through it. I just can't. None of them. They're all feature length and I can't do it. And anyway, with Friends... I'm dying here.
You better be, because you've annoyed me. You don't like Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
Anything that's like over an hour and a half, I'm just gone.
That's every film ever.
2 hours then.
That's
No, but can we agree on one film? Die Hard.
Die Hard's a good film.
Die Hard, all of them. There's a new one coming out.
Is that? Oh yeah,
The 6th one.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's quite
Didn't
exciting.
they say we were gonna try and bring out a new Red, but then it got.
Yeah, I've not really watched Red. I've watched like bits of it.
I've watched like Red 2. Red 2 likes to come on a lot as like a repeat.
It's a bit like Toy Story on Christmas Day.
Yeah, nobody really watches it.
But it's on.
Yeah, Die Hard is it Die Hard or is it Red that's considered a Christmas film? Was it Die Hard?
Die Hard. Die Hard takes place at Nakatomi Plaza, which is a real place.
Where is that?
It's in America.
Alright.
It's not far from Los Angeles, I don't think.
Is that the one where he's at the airport?
No. It's the first film. The first film is in a tower.
Oh yeah.
And he's taking down the terrorists.
That's it, yeah.
It's a great film. If you've not watched it, watch it.
I love Die Hard. Die Hard's great.
Bruce Willis.
I'm
Brilliant.
still annoyed at you for not like. Okay.
I don't like it.
What about
Like,
Indiana Jones?
I'm not really watching it. Probably because I got bored.
What Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I can't sit through it.
I'm gonna name popular things now.
No, because if it's basically if you can think it took a long time to watch it, I don't like
That's
it.
what films are, though.
No, but some films I can watch. Like Fast and Furious, I'm a massive fan of Fast and Furious.
Not gonna lie, I've only ever watched Tokyo Drift.
Probably the worst one, to be fair.
Well, it's got... I don't know his name, but I know his name. Have you ever watched any of the NCISs?
No.
It's like a detective.
Basically, you've got
thing.
Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, rest
Yeah.
in peace. Obviously, the final Fast and Furious film is coming out next year.
Is that the Hobbs and Shaw one?
No, the Hobbs and Shaw one is this year. It comes out start of next month, 1st of August.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's the final ever Fast and Furious, which is the 9th film, although some people are calling it the 10th.
Why can they go to 10?
They're calling it the 10th because of the Hobbs and Shaw one, but that's a
9.
spin-off.
Yeah.
So guys, it has been fun, but sadly, it is time to end. We've been talking for too long, I'm sure you're bored now. Anyway, from me and Ewan, this is goodbye. Have a lovely day.